Check. Here we go. I just don't know what off and on means, apparently. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the 2024 Washington State Fiddling Championships. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you. You guys must have missed me. Thank you so much. It's good to see everybody. Oh, wait. Chris says it's not about me. My bad. A mistake I make often. We are about to have a judges meeting. So if you are a fiddler, this is one of the most exciting things that you can do at a fiddling contest is to attend a judges meeting, talk to the judges, show them that you have intelligent questions, and get to know them a little bit, and they get to know you a little bit. Is this too loud? All right, because I'm not exactly in love with my voice, and I can really hear it right now. But the monitor's really loud. Okay, so I'm going to bring it back down here a little bit. All right, so I love it because I hardly see. Well, I see a few fiddlers over there, but most of them are over here. So I would like to come down here and talk to this beautiful woman named Denise Carter. Ladies and gentlemen, can we just start out by giving this young lady a hand because she is the one responsible for us all being here. Hi. Good morning. Are you going to whisper sweet nothings in my ear? Or do you want to? Oh, here we go.
The judges' bios are in your notebook.
Denise, you're a married woman. Come on. All right. So the judges' bios are in my notebook. Is this my notebook? It says MC on it. Love notes. I love it. Thank you so much. All right. I do have a sidekick. Where is she? She's fired. All right, what I'm going to do, here we go, judges. All right, so in no particular order, coming to us all the way from Colorado is Chris Daring. Please step forward and wave in the tie-dye. Just got off tour with the Grateful Dead. Let's talk about her. She has been honored as a master artist in fiddling in both the Colorado Council of the Arts and the National Endowment of the Arts. 1997, Chris and her family provided music for a private dinner attended by 8 world leaders and their spouses during the summer of the 8th conference in Denver, Colorado. Fiddler magazine has featured her contributions in the art of fiddling in a dedicated article. And this goes on and on and on because these fiddlers are not just some people that Denise found on the street 5 minutes ago. They are very accomplished musicians. I encourage you to read these. But without further ado, let's welcome Chris Deering. All right, moving on to Mr. Jason Andrew. He is a Texas fiddle champion, and he stands out as one of today's most accomplished fiddlers, continuing the rich tradition in the Franklin fiddling legacy. And if you don't know what that is, look it up. One of my most favorite fiddlers of all time was a man named Louis Franklin, who had a very specific voice on his instrument, and Andrew happens to be his grandson. So, and I only learned that in Weezer here. So let's please welcome Jason Andrew. And we've got a local girl here, Janine Orm. She's going to be judging just today because she is a lovely spouse. Her husband has a birthday tomorrow, and she is going to, I don't know, maybe you need to get your priorities straight. Do you want to stay married? Do you want to go to fiddle contests? All right. Sometimes they match up, sometimes they don't. I guess she wants to do both. All right. We are thrilled to announce that Janine Orm will be joining as a judge at the Washington State Fiddling Championships. She is originally from Ogden, Utah, and has an impressive background in both classical piano and violin, specializing in old-time fiddling. She also has a bunch of accomplishments, but one of them is she has a beautiful book on Oklahoma fiddler Herman Johnson. Watch your back there, Jason. I think we might need a sandbag or two or a rope or something like that. Let's welcome Janine Orm, please. All right, so people are usually shy about talking in front of judges. I'm not. I'm going to break the ice. I'm going to ask a question that's probably on the minds of a few people out there. It's almost a cliche to ask this question. It's a breakdown. That's not the one I was thinking of. But I'll break the ice by saying, judges, what is it that you are looking for in the fiddlers at this competition as a judge?
I think probably the thing that is most important is to not play stuff that's so hard that you're just chasing it. Play an easier tune and play it in good time and good tone and in tune. That's going to get you a lot further than playing some gnarly thing that you can barely get a hold of. Nice groove, a good feel. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, made me tap my foot.
Yes, yes, sir. And I like a nod to those that came before us. Jason's family, for one, and I'd like to hear those, but I also don't want to hear them memorize somebody else's version. I want to hear your take on the tune. Give me a little something, something.
A little something, something.
Yeah,
Just clean.
clean. She said clean. I like clean.
Yeah.
What about specific questions? Because you know there's somebody's got something on their mind like, I wonder if. Well, we're all good. Let's go.
Does anybody have any? Did any parents have any questions? Checking 1 2 1 2 1. Test. Are there any parents that have any questions about the divisions that their kids are in? Anyone? Is this anyone's first fiddle contest? Hey, what is your name, young lady? Judy? Judy, I can't wait to hear you play because you've already got a fantastic attitude. Welcome to your first. Let's welcome Judy to her first fiddle contest.
Woohoo!
Welcome.
There's a guy in the back who said it's his first time. We're going to
Really?
be gentle with you, sir.
Fantastic. Are you in the novice? Are you in the novice division?
Yay!
The adult division. Okay, fair enough. No worries. Young lady, I see you raising your hand. Can you come over here to me? Oh wait, this is your first fiddle contest too? You don't have a question? It's okay. No worries.
It's like when you don't know enough to even know what to ask.
Right. Judges, is there any? So you said cleanliness, clarity.
Clean playing. So that goes with don't play something that's way harder than your ability. If you can play something that's clean, I want to hear the notes clean. Find a good groove. Like to have our toe tapping, as we said before.
Yes.
And Jason, I just want to make sure they hear your voice that you actually can talk.
He just
I can talk.
Fantastic.
he
All right.
just plays his butt off, that's all.
And we're going to have an opportunity to hear the judges play later so you know that they know what they're doing when they're sitting down here tabulating some scores. Denise, do we have any other business that we'd like to conduct with the judges? No? All right. How far away will we be starting from novice? We're going to go right into it. Fantastic. I want to thank the judges. Thank you so much. You can return
Thanks,
to the
y'all.
judges' table. Thank you, Chris. So let's make sure we get this off right. I need to make sure we got, oh, Lord have mercy, Baruch Hansen. Barrick? Okay, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have to bear with me. I'm going to be doing this a lot at this contest, which is mispronouncing names. So Barrick, I love it. Barrick Hansen, Judith, oh Lord, Athuji? Judith Athuji. Well, I'll figure it out and I'll find out. And then Kyra Mesa. I need you guys to be standing nearby. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get this off on the right foot. Are you ready to hear some fiddling? That was pretty good. I think we can do a little bit better. Are you ready for some fiddling? All right. Thank you so much. The novice division is the division. Is this microphone sounding better? Is this microphone sounding better? I guess it doesn't really make any difference. The novice. Oh, thank you very much. Can I have a couple of boos for my sidekick, Maya Dawson, who has shown up late and is so fired. What is, thank you. See, the audience is with me. Why were you late, young lady?
Well, my plane got in at 3:30 this morning.
What were you doing on a plane?
I was coming from New York,
What were you doing in New York?
a film program.
Okay. All right. We'll let that slide. All right. Well, Mia, thank you. Let's welcome Mia to the stage. She's going to be helping me out a tremendous amount today. Thank you, Mia.
Thank you very much.
So the novice division, gentlemen, it kind of is self-explanatory. These are people that this may be their very first contest. It may be their last contest. We like to encourage them as much as possible, so make them feel good when they come on stage and make them feel good when they leave the stage, and we're more likely to see them in the coming years at other fiddle contests. Every fiddler that you see today, unless there's rare exceptions, there's some special people that just have amazing abilities, but all of us have wiped out. All of us. I wiped out yesterday. I had a good first round, and then not such a good second round at the Willamette contest. But we all make mistakes. We all do wipeouts, and we all fluctuate between feeling good about how we played and feeling bad. But let's make sure everybody feels good when they come on and when they leave this stage. So I'm going to ask. I need to put eyes on Barrick Hansen. Are you down there? There he is. Hey, Barrick. Barrick, are you ready to rock and roll? Come on up here, young man. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Barrick to the stage. All right, Barrick, I need to get to know you a little bit, young man. First of all, let's get you up here, and let's see if this is the right size for you. Dad, yes? Uncle, is this the right size for him, you think? You think come down a little bit? All right, Barrick, how long have you been playing fiddle?
I don't know.
You don't know how long? Probably less than a year. Let me ask you this. How old are you?
6.
6 years old, so you probably haven't been playing very long, and this is your very first contest? Well, can I say you've already coming out here, you've got a great attitude. I can't wait to hear what you play. What's going to be your first tune?
Boil and cabbage.
That's an excellent choice, my good man. Boil down the cabbage. And Barrick, whenever you're ready, buddy. Judges, are you ready? All right, thumbs up from the judges, and here we go. Barrick, you just played your first fiddle tune in a fiddle contest. How's it feel? I see a smile on your face, so I'm going to assume it feels pretty good. All right, there you go. There's nothing better than that. Barrick, what's going to be your next tune?
Mary had a little one.
Mary Had a Little Lamb. Take her away. Barrick, I'm so sorry, buddy. What's your third tune?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Twinkle, Twinkle. Ladies and gentlemen, and a bow. High five, my man. Good job. His first fiddle contest. I think he's coming back next year. All right, we're going to give the judges a moment to collect their thoughts and their numbers and perhaps compare notes and thoughts. Thumbs up? Fantastic. So, this next person coming to the stage, her name is Judith Athugis, and if you look at the smile on her face, ladies and gentlemen, she's ready. Let's welcome her. Here comes our able-bodied assistant accompanist, Anthony Mature. We need to give a hand to this gentleman because he is going to be working his tail off for the next 2 days. Anthony Mature, all the way from Texas to back pretty much everybody else that's going to be on stage here. Let's hear it for him.
Is that loud enough? I know. Okay, now wait a minute, because I'm going to go and look at the piano. This is Anthony right next to you, okay?
Judith, what's your first tune, hon?
Twinkle out.
Twinkle Waltz? All right. Nice job, Judith. Beautiful. Your first tune at your first fiddle contest. What is going to be your second choice to thrill the judges?
Burn the cabbage.
Boil the cabbage. Very nice, Judith. Judith, you're rounding the corner. You're heading for the barn. You're almost through with your first round. You got one more tune. What's it going to be? Nope, just two. Oh, it's just two? Well, guess what? You're in the barn. You're done. Judith, thank you so much, young lady. How do you feel? This is your first fiddle contest?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Good.
You coming back next year?
Yes.
I can't wait to see you. Thank you, Judith. Judith Athuji. All right, next up, contestant number 3 in the novice division is young Kyra Mesa. Come on up here, young lady. Dressed for success, Kyra. You look fantastic. Come on up here. Let's make her feel welcome, folks. Kyra, is this your first fiddle contest?
Yes.
How did you hear about fiddling?
I don't really know.
That's okay. I don't know either. What is going to be your first tune in this contest?
My first tune is going to be Boil the Cabbage.
Fantastic. Let us step you right over here in front of this microphone. And Uncle Anthony's going to back you up. And you take her away when you're ready. Maybe scoot her up just a little bit.
Go forward a little bit. Oh, right here.
This is your microphone right here. I know it. Get up there. Right? There you go.
Very nice job, Kyra. Actually, Mama Denise has got something she wants to say. Kyra, we're going to tune up your fiddle just a little bit. That was your very first tune in your very first contest. You didn't break a sweat. You're looking very, very confident. How do you feel?
Good.
Excellent. What is going to be your next tune?
Young American Hornpipe.
Young American Hornpipe? I don't know that I've ever heard that tune, so I am very, very excited to hear it. Do you have any brothers and sisters that also play fiddle? Are they here?
No, but I do have a brother, but he doesn't really play anything, but he is 2 years old and he is a redhead.
Oh, all right. You can't trust those redheads, can you?
No, but I think he'll play drums.
Drums? All right, well, maybe he'll back you up someday. We'll accept drums.
Because he's gonna smack everything.
I think I have something in common with that young man. All right. So, Young American Hornpipe. You ready? You got a big smile on your face. Looks like it. All right, take her away. Kyra Mesa. Beautiful job, Kyra. Nice job. You could stay on stage if you want to, but usually when you're done playing, you walk off stage and you're relieved to do so. Good job, Kyra. Nice job. All right. It looks like it's going to be our fourth and final contestant in the novice division, and I'm going to welcome Haley Guptill to the stage, and I think that she's going to be able to use this microphone and announce her own tunes. Mama Carter, she's got 3 songs prepared, but I think we're only doing 2 for this. Oh, thank you, buddy. Can we get a hand for Lance, our sound guy? He is one of the biggest influences in my life, one of the greatest impacts in my life is providing me with a wireless microphone. So I am untethered to this stage. I am more than ready and willing to jump down in this audience to get the answers that I ask for the questions that I ask. Who, me? Mick Jagger? I can't do Mick Jagger. You show me, Chris. You show me Mick Jagger, and I'll do my best to emulate, okay? All right, Haley, you want to announce your first? Yes, you go ahead. You go right ahead. family. You come from a fiddling clan. Are you a late bloomer? What's going on here?
I was a flute major.
A flute major? All right, well, I'm glad that there was some kind of an intervention on that. Not that I don't love flute. Flute is wonderful. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying fiddling's better. All right, I think that concludes the novice division. And so I think that we're going into the small fry division. Is that correct, Sidekick Mia?
Yes, it is.
All right, so I want to make sure we have the judges ready for the next division. Mama Carter's giving me the finger, the good finger, not the bad finger, the weight finger, not the other one.
We can take this time to thank some of our sponsors. We have a Kennedy violin stand over there with a raffle. Thank you, Kennedy. We also want to thank Bi-Mart and Washington Old Time Fiddlers Association, District 10 and District 9. And then we also have it's a lot of Kennedy violins on here. Thank you. Yes, Kennedy Violin specifically is sponsoring the junior division, the twin division, and the novice division. So thank you so much for your sponsorship on that. We really appreciate that. And if you walk over there, there's also a raffle. You can win, it looks like a violin. Do we have a guitar this year? No, just a wonderful violin over there, a nice fiddle. It also comes with a case. And you can enter, how much is it per ticket? Oh, I have all this information. I've just been informed that I have all of this. All right. Well, if you want to walk over there, it also helps the contest out a lot, and it is a nice fiddle. Last year it was gorgeous, and I'm sure it is this year again. It's valued at $3,400, and I'm definitely going to go take a look over there at during my break or whenever. Yeah. So, how are we looking?
We're still getting ready with the judges. This next division is called the small fry division. Would you please explain that a little bit more in terms of age bracket?
Yes, small fry division is, oh no, what is it?
Don't know. That's
I
why I
don't
asked
either.
you to explain it.
8 and under.
8 and under.
8 and under. We just saw the novice division, so this will be not first timers, people who know what they're doing, for people 8 and under, which I could never do at 8, so I applaud all of these people.
It was brought to my attention that I have not yet made this particular announcement. Fiddle contests are exciting. Fiddle contests move the soul. This music is going to get into you. I see a young man back there smiling, and he's nodding. He knows. People, you're going to want to tap your foot. I'm here to tell you, tap your foot. You want to snap your fingers? That's fine. Don't clap along, because sometimes it kind of throws the fiddling off as far as the rhythm is concerned. But the one thing that we absolutely 100% encourage at this contest is hooting, hollering, yee-hawing. Hey, Chris, give me a demonstration. Nice. Let me hear a collective one from the audience. I'm not going to single you out. Let's hear one from the audience. 3, 2, 1. That is fantastic. A fiddler hears that. It lights their wick, lights their fuse, and they get started off on the right foot 100%. So I see that we have all 3 judges. I do see that they're still writing studiously. And this just goes to show that fiddle contest judging is not an easy thing to do. It takes a lot of concentration. It burns a lot of calories physically and mentally. And that's why every judge down there has gone to the doctor and gotten clearance to do this sort of thing. Is there anybody in the audience that has just come to the fair and they just happen to stop by here right now? Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Fantastic. Have you ever been to a fiddle contest? You have. Where? Get out of here. Come on now. Seriously? In the state of Oregon or Washington or in Oregon? Okay. So you kind of got bit by the bug, and here you are again? Do you have any like relatives in fiddling at all? You just like to listen to fiddling? Let's give her a hand, please. Thank you so much. Thank you. And is this your husband? Your boyfriend? Your husband's boyfriend. Okay, never mind. All right. Judges are still writing. They're still getting ready. We're getting the thumbs up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the beginning of our small fry division. And the very first contestant, give her a yeehaw, a wahoo, whatever you want to do, Selah Hansen. Selah, I'm going to let you talk right into that microphone and tell the judges what you're going to play.
I'm going to be playing Fisher's Hornpipe, West Philly Waltz, and Red Wing.
Ladies and gentlemen, our very first contestant out of the box in the small fry division, Selah Hansen. Selah, it is not easy to be the very first contestant in any division, but it didn't seem to faze you one bit. Congratulations. All right. Up next in the chute is Lily. I see you down there, young lady. Here she comes. Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage our second contestant in the small fry division, Lily Angove. Very nice, audience. Very nice. Lily, sneak up onto that microphone and tell the folks what you are going to play.
I'm going to play Bill Cheatham, Susie's Waltz, and Red Wing. What?
Sit right up there. You're good.
Lily Ann Gove. Fantastic job, Lily. Well done, well done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a young man coming up here. He's going to be wearing a black cowboy hat, but he's a good guy. Don't worry about it. He is not a villain in a Western. He is a good guy. Anthony Mature. Hey, buddy, would you bring that young fiddler up here with you? All right. He just got done busting a few broncs over there at the corral earlier this morning before breakfast. Please welcome to the stage contestant number 3, Bradley Guptill. And Bradley, I know you're an old pro at this already, so why don't you tell the folks what you were going to play?
I'm gonna play 49 Cats in a Rainbow, Festival Waltz, and Don't Pick a Rag.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bradley Guptill. Nice job, young man. Keep an eye on this one, all right? He's got the fire in the belly and the dollar signs in the eyes. And you know what? Only a real man can wear American flag cowboy boots and shorts. That is a man who means business. All right, thank you, Bradley. All right, up next, contestant number 4 in the small fry division. By the way, is this fantastic or what so far? How lucky are we, ladies and gentlemen? We are witnessing the budding artistry of the future. Young lady, Gracie, I know you did this before, so young lady, why don't you tell us what your tunes are?
LTM, Tennessee Waltz.
Gracie Swope, everybody. Fantastic job, Gracie. Nice job. And we're going to ask the guitarists who aren't the professionals, please report your names to Mia. She's going to jot them down. We're going to keep track of you guys on stage because there is some prize money for accompanists, I know. And don't forget to tip your announcer. All right. All right. Up next. Didn't we all know who Alison Krauss is, right? All right. So this next young lady, She has a smile like Alison Krauss, and I talked to her about it a little bit in Weezer, and I showed her a picture of Allison. I said, "Don't you think you look like a little bit like Allison?" And she said, "Nope." Let's bring her to the stage. She set me straight. Isley Dietrich. And Isley, you are an old pro at this. You don't even need me to tell you to say your tunes, but I'm going to do it anyways. Go ahead and share with your audience what you're going to play.
I'm going to play Walk Along John 50 years ago and Allentown Polka.
Isley, don't mess around with me, Dietrich. Well done, Isley. I love that hoedown, the tune of choice. It shows you've got good taste in tunes. All right, contestant number 4 coming up to the stage right behind me, I certainly hope. Let's please welcome her to the stage. Contestant number 6, Georgie Rasmussen. Hey, Georgie. Big smile on your face. I love seeing that. Georgie, I can see you've got not a shred of fear, and so I know you're going to have no problem telling the judges and the audience what tunes you're going to play.
Georgie, I'm 5 years old, and I'm gonna play Liberty, Peekaboo Waltz, and Me and My Fiddle.
Ladies and gentlemen, little Georgie Rasmussen. Nice job, Georgie. Coming up next, we have, I don't know if it's a brother or, well, it's got to be a sister. Sister, cousin, I don't know. Little sister, okay. I'm already in love with her because I love her name. Contestant number 7, Marty Joe Rasmussen. Marty Joe. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that smile. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You are adorable. Marty, does she feel comfortable announcing her tunes? All right.
I'm gonna play Boy Down the Cabin, Twinkle Twinkle, and Mad Little.
Marty Joe Rasmussen. Nice job, young lady. You deserve to have that smile. Fantastic. She's already got fans in the audience. Wonderful. All right, contestant number 8. And I can see her. Look at what a good sport. She's holding out her hand, making sure she gets down the stage. Gave her a high five. That is good sportsmanship, young lady, or audience, sorry. Piper, get on up here, young lady. Let's welcome Piper to the stage. She gets the Good Sport Award. Contestant number 8, Piper Voltberg. And I guess you know what we're going to do, folks. We're going to actually, Mia, would you explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it?
Oh, so right now he is adjusting the mic to make it sound better, I think. I'm going to take this moment to thank our sponsors again. Right now, we have a wonderful raffle over there provided by Kennedy Violins. The fiddle we're raffling off is valued at, as I've been told, $3,500, which is significantly nicer than my fiddle. And I love my fiddle, so I would go over there and check it out. It is $4 for 1 ticket or 3 tickets for $10. And I would recommend doing that now before tickets sell out. And then I also wanted to take a moment to thank our Washington Old Time Fiddlers Association District 10 for sponsoring a number of our categories. Thank you so much.
Piper, sorry to keep you waiting, young lady. What tunes are you going to play?
Ricketts Hornpipe. No. Rosebud and Me and My Fiddle.
Ladies and gentlemen, Piper Vogtberg, come loaded for bear. She is not wasting time or messing around. All right, contestant number 9. Oh, she's going to break your heart, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the stage, contestant number 9 in the small fry division, young Cecily Vogtberg.
I'm gonna be playing Cripple Creek, Ada Vice, and Sweet Marie.
Cecily Vogtberg. Well done, young lady. Well done. When I was their age as a young fiddler, I wish I had the smile on my face the way these kids do. I was a little bit more nervous, I think. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final contestant, contestant number 10 in the small fry division. So let's bring to the stage Leonora Anderson. Hey there, Leonora. How are you? Another good smile. I love to see it. Leonora, I know you're an old pro. Tell us what your tunes are going to be.
Your mule.
Thank you, Aunt Erin.
Flop Your Mule, Edelweiss, and San Antonio Rose.
Ladies and gentlemen, our final contestant in the small fry division, Leonora Anderson. Thank you, Leonora. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was 10 contestants, and they're going to be cut down for the next round, down to 5. So you can see, and hear actually, why being a fiddle contest judge is not an easy thing to do, because we all have our favorites, but man, a lot of these kids are playing on the same level, and it's going to be hard to differentiate. And I'm going to pass the microphone while the judges are doing some numbers crunching on that last division, and let you guys know that the junior division is coming up next, and I can see them all getting ready. And Mia, why don't you tell us a little bit more? Actually, you know what I'm curious about is there's a woman that comes on stage a lot named Erin Carter, one of my favorite fiddlers. You're going to hear me say that phrase a lot, one of my favorite fiddlers. But she's also got an amazing project, podcast. Why don't you tell us about it?
She does. She does have a podcast. It's on Spotify. You can listen now. I believe there are 2 episodes out, and it's called Fiddle Legends. So if you want to go on Spotify, type in Fiddle Legends to give that a listen. She has conversations with fiddle legends, and I have listened to it, and it's a fabulous podcast. I would recommend it 100%. And while we're waiting, I would also like to mention the raffle over there for Kennedy Violins, and I want to thank Kennedy for sponsoring this contest as well. If you want to go over there and get your tickets for $4 for 1 ticket and $10 for 3 tickets, and you can raffle and try and win a wonderful $3,500 fiddle. It is a gorgeous fiddle, and I would 100% recommend that you go over and check it out.
I've just been informed by Mama Bear Carter, the one who runs this contest, that the judges are going to have a bathroom break, which they richly deserve. And I was going to go back and swing around just for a second, back to Erin's podcast. One of the things about fiddling isn't just the music. It's the characters behind the music and the stories behind the music. And one of my favorite things to do at a fiddle contest is listen to somebody who has been around fiddle contests and fiddle players for a long time, who grew up or were taught by fiddle contest legends, and hear the stories about your heroes. And the very first podcast that Erin did, I believe, was last year with Westmoreland. He was a judge here last year from Texas. Absolute legendary fiddle from a legendary fiddle family. And he had so many great stories and so much insight into the art and the craft of old-time fiddling and Texas fiddling. And it's highly recommended. Even if you're not interested in fiddling, it's kind of like the VH1 behind the music. There's some bands that I really don't listen to, but their behind the music is amazing. So, and the most recent podcast is Matthew Hart's. Is that correct?
Yes,
All
it
right.
is.
Is this podcast number 2?
Yes.
Okay, so she's got.
A
I know
podcast
for
episode.
I know for a fact that she's got a lot in the works, and the next one I think that's going to line after Matthew is going to be a really, really good one, and I can't wait for her to release that. Is there anyone in the audience that has any questions, especially if you're a first timer, never been to a fiddle contest before? Ladies and gentlemen, don't make me come down there and start shoving this mic in front of people's faces. There's got to be, if you don't have a question, make one up. All right, I'm going to come down there. Lance,
I have a question.
you have a question?
Yes,
All
I
right,
do.
oh, you're letting them off the hook. Go ahead.
Yeah. How many days is this contest? Is this a 1-day thing?
No, Mia, this is a 2-day contest.
Are you sure?
Yes, as you
Okay.
well know, you're going to be back here tomorrow. So if you like what you hear today, come back tomorrow. If you like what you hear this morning, come back this afternoon. There's all sorts of different divisions. We start off with the younger folk, and we start to sneak up into the older folk. Actually, we go young, we go old, then we go down to medium, then we go down to the open division. But when is where is our schedule as far as the open divisions coming up?
Right here.
Let's see. Do we even have? Oh, the open round 1. So if it's a fair. There's a lot of neat things to do, a lot of neat things to see. I would highly recommend sticking around with us through everything, because you're gonna miss something. If you've got any case of FOMO, fear of missing out, you're definitely gonna miss something. But that's kind of par for the course of the fiddle contest. I miss out on a lot of stuff. You can't be everywhere all at once. But highly recommend you guys coming back around 3:45 if you're gonna take a break for the open division and the small fry and novice awards. So, I still see that we don't have any judges. And, oh my Lord, have mercy. I got a question. I love you. What's your name, young lady? And let's hop down here so you don't have to yell. What is your question?
I just wondered how you learn to be an accompanist. Do you have to learn like 500 million songs?
How? That is a beautiful question. It is a fantastic question. I wish we had Anthony on stage to ask that question too. I'm going to give you my 2 cents on that. There are people who just love fiddling, but they don't want to fiddle. It's kind of strange, or maybe they didn't feel like it was their strongest suit, and somehow they gravitated toward guitar. Matter of fact, if I have the opportunity, I'm going to try to ask Anthony that. But you know, Anthony, he's super shy. By the way, he is a guitar legend. He has played with everybody. Every famous fiddler that you have ever heard of, Anthony has been there in a hotel room jamming with them, at a contest, parking lot, Grand Ole Opry. There's a reason. Mama Carta has very excellent taste in fiddling, fiddlers, and especially accompanists, and that's why she went to the time, trouble, and expense to fly Mr. Mature out here. Do you have a thought on why some people gravitate towards accompanists, like whether it's guitar? You've done something special this year, which is you're going to have a piano on stage. Well, you already know that because you've been playing it already. Right. Sorry, pointing out the obvious. Why is it that some people gravitate, who love fiddling, but they kind of gravitate to be an accompanist or backup?
I think, I don't know, a lot of backup are fiddlers, and that's really good. But it's the community. Everybody loves to just be together. And fiddle players want something they can count on, somebody that's steady, someone that's calming, which Anthony is. He's wonderful. He'll work just as hard with the little tiny ones as he does with the champion ones. And he's been there helping me through this for almost 20 years now. So I'm really lucky to have him.
Yeah, we're all lucky to have him. One of the things, too, that if you're just a casual observer, a fiddler's performance can be greatly influenced, for better or worse, by their accompanist. There are sometimes when you go to a contest and there aren't a large amount of high-quality accompanists. I'm not going to say what contest it was. I went to one time, and my mom, who's a bit of a stage mom, she's not here, so I can say this out loud on a microphone in front of strangers. She says to me that it's better to play naked than to play with bad backup. And she was right, and I did not learn my lesson, and I suffered dearly that day. And the guy felt so bad that he slunk off stage, never said a word to me, and left the contest completely.
But we got to remember sometimes backup players are learning how to be better backup. So I love to have somebody strong that can support those players that are coming up and learning how to back up. It's not easy. You don't just play the guitar. There's a lot more to it. And so having someone here that also helps the other guitar players, perfect.
And there's nobody better to observe than Anthony Mature. One of the other things about the Franklin brothers, Ray and Royce Franklin from Texas. Anybody ever hear of them? Celeste, I know you have. Exactly. They were amazing backup guys. And I remember seeing a recording of a fiddle album that they just did some video of just for fun. And the person who was about to be playing was Donetta Rast, now Donetta Gardner. She's multinational champion fiddler, amazing fiddler. And she was a little bit nervous. It was her first album, and she wasn't, quite sure how it was going to go. And she's about to play her first tune. And it was Ray that reached out to her, and he said, "Just ride our wave," as in ride our wave of rhythm. And she did, and she put out a fabulous album. Aaron, I'm going to ask you, because you are multi-talented. Not only you are a multi-champion fiddler, but you are going to be on stage backing up a lot of kids. What is it? Well, I'm going to switch things around. What are you looking for in a backup?
I personally, and I think everyone has their own preferences. I personally like just rock solid rhythm, and I like it a little more on the in-your-face side. Some people like a guitar that kind of hangs back or is more pretty sounding. I like a just rockin' in-your-face guitar player.
I think it's very, very comforting to have your own personal wall of sound. And so a lot of Texas-style contests will have, some people say, well, you only need one guitarist. Why are there 6 people on stage? Why is there 8 guitarists on stage? It's not always a guitarist. There's bass, there's guitar. But there's nothing like having your own personal wall of sound.
If you have 6 guitar players that are really good, they're not playing the same chords, they're playing harmony with each other, and it gets to be like an orchestra at that point. And there's nothing like hearing that. But if you get 6 on stage and it's not that, it's probably better just to have 1. So, I have an announcement to make. We had such a good turnout for this contest, the junior division. We have so many more contestants than we expected. We're going to have to trim that down to 2 tunes instead of 1 or 3. So it's going to be a breakdown and a tune of your choice. So let all the juniors know, a tune of your choice means anything you want, not a tune of choice. So, any juniors, make sure everybody knows Grant, okay?
2 tunes and a tune of choice does not have to be a traditional tune of choice. It can be, it means anything they want. Breakdown and a tune of their choice. So it could be a waltz, it could be a rag, or it could be another breakdown. All right, so I see Janine down there getting her pen wet and ready. And that was an excellent question. Does anybody have any other backup questions? Do you have a bad backup story or a good backup story?
I have a great backup story because my backup is always Aaron and Anthony, and sometimes plus another, depending on who's here. But we also have plenty of other fantastic backup artists here today with us. We have some people who are coming on stage for what appears to be the 7th time, Joby. And then we also have plenty of other amazing backup players. So it's so nice to see that we have so many of them today.
We're missing out. There's a few people who've come here in the past who have played stand-up bass fiddle. We all know what that is. We all know what it looks like. That gives a beautiful resonant bottom end to your backup that complements the guitars. And if you're really lucky, you'll have a couple of tenor guitar players in the mix as well. And a tenor guitar, you may not notice it from a distance, but as you get closer up, you'll notice that it's a little bit smaller than a standard guitar. And instead of 6 strings, it's got 4. And I think it's tuned like a viola. Is that correct?
Yeah, we have a tenor guitarist back there,
We do?
actually. Yes, we do, Lorelei.
Lorelei.
Yeah.
Lorelei? Where is Lorelei?
Lorelai's back in the very corner, who will be competing later today.
Lorelei, do you have your tenor here today? That's the wrong answer, young lady. Grounded. Big time. I see that we've got Chris back. I see that we have Janine back. I think we're just going to wait for Jason. It's probably the good idea, since though we need 3 judges, not 2. And he's doing what in the restroom?
There's a line in the restroom.
Seriously? All right.
Oh.
Back in the day, Chris, they just had a... Oh, wait, we're not going to talk about that. That's not family-friendly stuff. About what judges did when... Okay, there.
Sit down,
We're not
Grant.
going to go there. I'm going to turn my microphone off. Let's see. We're still waiting on one judge, but just hang tight there, young lady.
This is a great moment to recognize some of our sponsors. For the junior division, which is up next, we have our sponsors Bi-Mart and Kennedy Violins. We want to thank them so much for sponsoring this division. And then we also have Kennedy Violins, and I would recommend going over there and entering their fiddle raffle.
Getting the thumbs up from Mama Carter. I see Jason is making sure that he is hydrated. I see Chris grabbing her glasses. Chris, are you ready? You sure look ready. Wow, very nice, very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're ready to start the junior division. Are you ready to start it? I love to hear it. All right, let's bring our very first contestant to the stage, young Finley Slope. Come on up here, Finley. And let's see, Lance, how do you feel about the positioning of that microphone? Give me a thumbs up on that. Should I do any kind of adjusting? Up a little bit higher. There we go. Thank you so much. All right, Finley. tell the audience what your 3 tunes are going to. Oh no, 2 tunes. 2 tunes. You guys know it's 2 tunes? Fantastic. 2 tunes, Finley. Go ahead.
Gray Eagle and Dreamer's Waltz.
My bad, I forgot it was 2 tunes already. All right. Thank you so much, Finley Swope. I appreciate that. All right, up next, we're going to have a young man by the name of Carson Tremper. Carson, you coming up here? Hey there, buddy. He's showing the aloha spirit with that shirt. I love it. Come on up here, Carson. Carson, please tell us, what are going to be your 2 tunes?
I'm going to be playing Jack of Diamonds, and I'm going to be playing, what's it called?
Midnight Waltz or Don't Pick a Rag?
Oh, Don't Pick a Rag, sorry.
Is that good?
Yep.
Just watch your bow. Don't hit it. Stay underneath.
Carson Tremper. Nice job, young man. Nice job. All right, coming up to the stage, contestant number 3 in the junior division is young Elsa Kiesler. Come on up here, Elsa. Let's welcome her. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Bring her to the stage. Warm welcome. Elsa, what are the 2 tunes that you have chosen to play for your first round?
Red-haired boy and
1 second, young lady. We're going to lower that mic so the world can hear you. Go ahead.
Red-haired boy and Tennessee Waltz.
Nice job, Elsa. Very nice job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 4 in the, oh, I know, someone took your job there, young lady. Contestant number 4 in the junior division is young Liberty Ango. Bring her to the stage. Hey there, Liberty, how you doing? Young lady, what are the 2 tunes that you're going to play for the judges?
I'm going to play Old French and Hot Foot Rag.
Thank you, Liberty. You know, I really like that first name, Liberty. It has a ring to it.
Patriotic.
See what I did there?
I did, yeah.
There's a ring to it.
Actually, no, I didn't. What did you do?
All right, never mind. Write that down in your notes as far as MC lessons are concerned. All right. What was that, Chris? There you go. All right, contestant number 5 in the junior division. Please welcome to the stage Zion Hansen. Oh, no. My bad. Excuse you. Lucy Angove. I'm so sorry, Lucy. My bad. Lucy, what are your 2 tunes?
I'm going to play Arkansas Traveler and Westphalia Waltz.
Well done, Lucy. Thank you so much. All right, contestant number 6 coming to the stage. So far, my favorite name of this contest, first place as far as I'm concerned, Zion Hansen. Come on up here, young man. It's Zion, correct? All right. Sounds like a movie star to me, Zion. You're first in my book. Zion, what are going to be your 2 tunes to wow the judges?
I'm going to be playing Red Hair Boy and, let's see. Okay.
Nice job, Zion. I like your style. You get in, you get out, you complete the mission, you're done. All right. Contestant number 7. Another Hansen. I think I see a Fiddle family dynasty being built right before our eyes. Contestant number 7, Judah Hansen. Come on up here, buddy. Judah, what are your two tunes?
I'm gonna be playing Red Haired Boy and Westphalia.
Judah Hansen. Nice job, young man. Extra points in my heart, that is, for that bow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you loved Zion. You love Judah. You're going to love Ezra. Ezra Hansen, the third in the trilogy. Come to the stage, young man. Hey there, buddy. What are your two tunes to wow the audience and the judges?
I'm gonna be playing Devil's Dream and Westphalia Waltz.
Ladies and gentlemen, good things do come in threes. The third brother Hanson, young Ezra. Quick announcement from my sidekick, Mia.
Yes, we have a schedule change. We are moving all of the divisions after this one to after our break, so we can all take a quick break for lunch, get refreshed, and then get back to our awesome contest. Before the next contestant, I would like to mention our sponsors for this division. For the junior division, our sponsors are Kennedy Violins and Bi-Mart. So we want to thank our sponsors so much for making this contest possible. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, contestant number 9 in the junior division, William Connell. Let's make him feel welcome.
I should disclose that Grant and I saw each other at the car wash the other day.
It's
And,
true.
I don't need to say what we talked about, but transparency is the key. Yeah.
Okay, tell them what you're going to play.
I'm gonna play Will Mule and Midnight Waltz.
Make sure right under that mic.
Big Chuck.
William Connell, ladies and gentlemen. That is the fiddling equivalent of an M80 firecracker just about to graduate to a full-fledged stick of dynamite. All right. I'm afraid that my sidekick, she may have told a little bit of the fib, and I'm going to have her make her amends to the audience. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm really sorry, guys. Please don't fire me. We actually have another schedule change. We have time to do the junior round, small fry round 2 after this before lunch. So the only thing that will be moved till after lunch is the judges show.
All right. Just come to the stage. Please welcome Dodge Vogtberg. Dodge, what have you got in your pocket full of tunes to play?
I'm going to be playing Whiskey Before Breakfast and Dreamer's Waltz.
Smile, have fun, buddy. Step right up there.
Dodge Voberg. Thank you, Dodge. Well done, young man. Well done. Sounds like you got a fan club out there. All right, it's going to be our final contestant in the junior division. Contestant number 11. I see her chomping at the bit, or is it champing at the bit? I think it's champing. Champing at the bit to come to the stage. Please welcome her, Harper Nelson. Hey there, Harper. Harper, I know you've just burning to tell the audience what 2 tunes you're going to play. Uncle Anthony's going to help you get up there to the microphone. Tell the world what you got.
Young American Hornpipe and Rose of Adamore.
Step up right where you're at. Right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, our final contestant in the junior division, first round, contestant 11, Harper Nelson. Harper, thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take not really a break. We're just going to take a little bit of a breather while the judges reconnoiter just a little bit. And I see that my sidekick has picked up the microphone, and that means she's going to interrupt me to say something very important.
I am going to say something very important. I would like to acknowledge our fiddle teachers, the people who are running this wonderful contest, Erin Carter and Denise Carter, also known as Fiddle Mom. And I would like to say that my fiddle mom, Erin Carter, has a wonderful podcast called Fiddle Legends on Spotify, and I would love if you could all open your phones and take listen to that, because she listens and speaks and has conversations with some of the most legendary fiddle players around right now. And she has 2 episodes out now. She's working on a 3rd one, and it's wonderful. I have listened to it, so I would recommend you go and listen to that. Who is our next player? All right.
So we don't quite have the judges back just yet, so we're going to kill a little time. But I have an excellent question that I'm going to walk over across the stage to Mr. Anthony Mature. He hates it when I talk to him on stage. He's a very modest man. He's very shy. But we had a fantastic question earlier today, Anthony. What is it that makes a guitar player become a guitar player and not a fiddler? Obviously, you're interested in fiddle music, but how is it that you found 6 strings and a pick as opposed to 4 strings and a bow?
Okay, that's a good question.
I thought it was an excellent question, and there's no one better to answer than, a legend yourself. So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I tried playing the fiddle, and it just didn't ever work out.
All right, fair enough. A good enough answer. Good enough answer. Isley, I know you are so eager to play, but you know what the problem is? Look at that desk down there. We need 3 judges, don't we? Because that's how we get the points. And that's how we get the money and the trophies. Let me ask, I should interview you just a little bit. First of all, how old are you?
8.
8 years old. And how long have you been playing fiddling? I'm sorry, that was a dumb question. How long have you been playing fiddle?
Since I was 2.
2 years old, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6 years? Good job. Do you have any brothers or sisters that play as well?
All of them, yeah.
All of them, and how many do you have?
7.
7? And they all play instruments? Do they all play the fiddle, or they all play different instruments?
We all play fiddle.
You all play fiddle? All right. Another fiddling dynasty. That's fantastic. What is it that brought you to fiddling? Because here's the thing. There's a lot of kids your age that play fiddle, but not all of them have the sparkle when they play that you do. I can tell that you love it. Or at least, unless you're fooling me. Do you? Okay. You do love fiddling, right?
Yep.
Okay, don't embarrass me in front of the audience, young lady. All right. You know what? What tunes are you going to play today?
I'm going to play Smith's Reel and Dill Pickle Rag.
All right, I just asked you that question because I was kind of curious, but we're going to have to say that again. Smith's Reel is one of my favorite tunes. Let me ask you this. The reason I learned Smith's Reel was there was a fiddler by the name of Terry Morris. Are you familiar at all with Terry? Did your family play his tunes or your teacher show you his tunes at all? That's okay. Look him up. He plays a really great Smith's Reel. He plays it so good. That's one of the reasons that I learned it. Let me ask you this. What do you think of this guy over here as far as guitar playing?
He's good.
He is good, isn't he? You know what you're talking about. You also have a very able-bodied person behind you who also plays a good guitar. What's her name?
Miss Celeste.
Miss Celeste? Oh, Miss Celeste? I think someone's got a new nickname. I like it, Miss Celeste. Okay. Mama Carter, how far away do you think we might be? That's okay. Hey, judges, I get it. They're human beings. They have to go to the bathroom. Oh, they're discussing. It's ranked judging for the entire contest or for, okay, all right. Here is a great topic. Ranked judging versus scoring as far as points. Who is the best person to answer that question for this audience? The difference between rank, I know, I'm sorry, I have to get you up on that chair. My bad. Hey, this is your contest.
So we like to try to get the best result, the fairest result. Nothing's worse than having a contest and being puzzled by the results. That happens with numbers sometimes because it just doesn't work out the way you plan when you're scoring when there's 3 different judges. So I've decided to try this ranked judging system where they have to decide between them. They have to talk and they have to say, no, I think this person's best because of this. And what I found is the judges start seeing different ways of thinking than just the way that they think because they get to talk to other people about it. And it's really working out to be a good thing, but it can take a little time. And it could get a little heated if you're not careful. So we hope they're not having a boxing match back there with all those juniors that they've got to rank them out at least for the top 5. So that's what's happening right now.
Mama Carter, how long have you been putting on this contest?
I think it's 7 years, but we had a break because of you know what. And then it took a little while to get going again, but I think we're doing great. I think this year we're doing great. So we got to keep it going. We need support to do that.
If you guys are first timers at a contest or you have never been to a contest or heard fiddling, but you kind of think you might be getting bit by the bug and you're looking to find good instruction, this is one woman that I would at least put in your Rolodex, if those still exist, and ask her some questions. She's going to point you in the right direction. Her and her daughter are an institution in the Pacific Northwest as far as fiddling is concerned, and they are a great source of information and instruction.
Yeah, don't be afraid to come up to either one of us and we'll point you in the right direction.
And if you're looking to start fiddle as well, not only is she a great teacher, but that is a great raffle to enter because it is a fiddle for $3,500. One ticket is for $4 and $10 will get you 3 tickets. And you can enter over there. There'll be a raffle and the winner will get to take home that gorgeous fiddle.
The person who won last year, it's kind of an interesting story. They literally were walking behind the chairs, realized that they had at least 1-2 tunes in their pocket, entered the contest, and because of the low number of people in that particular division, they actually won a prize. But in order to enter the contest, they had to borrow someone else's instrument. Someone was nice enough to loan them the instrument. Here's the crazy thing. They also entered the raffle, and they won that raffle, and that young lady went home with a fiddle. And so we are all excited about her coming back this year. And so far, she's a no-show?
I have no idea.
Very disappointing. If you win a fiddle, ladies and gentlemen, you're coming back to this contest, you're going to enter it, and you're going to play it. Them's the rules. It's not really the rules. Let me ask you, while we're still waiting, and Isley, can I thank you for your patience? You're being very patient. You have a huge smile on your face. You're a total professional, and I really, really appreciate it. Can we give Isley a hand just for being patient? Isley, you're already a star. You haven't played a single note yet in your second round. Well, I was going to go over here and talk to the Kennedy Violins representative, but she is very, very busy. Is there anything that you can tell us about this particular instrument that would be of interest to our audience?
It's pricey.
It is a pricey instrument. Yeah, it looks beautiful. I haven't had a chance to play it. I'm almost afraid to touch it because I don't want to, you break it, you buy it. But it is a wonderful instrument. And what comes with the win? It's not just the fiddle. What is it? The case and the bow and the rosin and all that?
Yeah, violin, the bow, we got a carbon composite case. It'll come with rosin, cleaning cloth, backup strings, the strings already on them, and yeah.
That sounds fantastic. Mia, get your credit card out, please, and buy me some tickets for this thing. I see our judges coming back to the table, which is a good thing to see. I'm going to take my time walking to the stage. Mia, would you like to talk to the audience while I'm walking backstage?
Yeah, no, I'd love to. This would be a great moment to acknowledge our sponsors for this division. This is the Small Fry Round 2. So our sponsors for this division are Perfect Harmony and also the Washington Old Time Fiddlers Association from District 9. Thank you to your volunteers. We really appreciate what you're doing to help and support this contest. And then I'd also like to acknowledge International Graphics and Nameplate Incorporated, IGN, for all the trophies and ribbons because they provided them all for us today. So thank you so much for supporting us. We really appreciate it.
And Isley, it's just going to be a couple more minutes. I think we're going to get the thumbs up here really quick. Have you ever been to a rodeo? You see been to a rodeo and see it on TV where they have the bronc or the bull and the chute, and they're just kind of like busting around in the chute. They can't wait to get out. That's you right now. I can feel it. They are ready? Here we go. We're behind schedule. All of a sudden, I'm talking too much. Isley, what are the tunes you're going to play?
I'm gonna play Smith's Reel and Steel Pickle Rag.
Isley Dietrich, ladies and gentlemen. Isley, that was a fantastic Smith's reel. I got to ask you a question. Would you get mad at me if I stole some of your licks from that tune? Would you get mad at me if I stole some of your licks to play in my Smith's reel? All right, she's laughing. I'm going to take that as a yes. All right, up next, good guys do wear black cowboy hats, and this good guy's name is Bradley Guptill. Bradley, come up here, nice and easy and careful. Nice job, not rushing. I love it. He's not going to hurry for anybody. Welcome to the stage. Let's hear it for Bradley. Bradley, what 2 tunes have you got in your pocket for the judges and the audience?
Austin Ellis and Flatbush.
Bradley Guptill. Well done, young man. Well done. All right, contestant number 3. I see her down there. She's ready to rock and roll. Please bring her to the stage with a warm welcome. Piper Vogtberg. You know, I like Bradley's style. He takes his time going up the stairs and going down the stairs. Well done. All right, Piper. Careful there, young lady. There you go. Big smile on her face. She's ready to rock and roll. Piper, what are your 2 tunes?
Bill Cheatham and
What's your tune, please? Excuse me.
Piper Voberg. Well done, young lady. Thank you so much. Way to go out on your second round. Okay, contestant number 4 in the small fry round 2 division, Sela Hansen. Let's bring her up to the stage. Nice and easy, young lady. Good job. Sela Hansen, everybody. Sela, what are your 2 tunes?
I'm going to be playing Arkansas Traveler and Edelweiss.
Sela Hansen, everybody. Sela, thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we go to lunch, we have one final contestant in the small fry round 2 division. Please welcome to the stage, Lily Angove. Hey there, Lily. Lily, what are going to be your final 2 tunes for this division?
Arkansas Traveler and Rosebud of Avenel.
Lily Angove. Thank you so much, Lily, our final contestant in the small fry round division. Ladies and gentlemen, I really appreciate you guys spending your morning with us, or at least part of your morning. We hope you're going to come back and join us for the afternoon part of this competition. Don't eat too many deep fried ding dongs. Have a couple. This is the fair after all. Don't overdo it, right, Mia?
Correct.
You
yes.
you've got some some firsthand knowledge about too many deep fried
Yes,
ding
a
dongs.
lot,
Okay.
actually.
What could we say to send this audience off with a good note?
I would just like to one more time thank our sponsors for sponsoring the Small Fry Division, which is Washington Old Time Fiddlers Association District 9 for their volunteers, and then also Perfect Harmony. You guys make this whole thing possible. We really appreciate your contribution to this contest. And with that, we're going to take a break and return at 2 o'clock after the watermelon eating contest and resume with the judges show, correct?
I believe so, and that's going to be a real treat too. You can actually see that these judges know how to play. Folks, thank you so much. We will see you hopefully after lunch.